Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is Saints Fan, and today we're going to be talking more about that mysterious Bon Air title from Rockstar Games that, if you guys remember, about a month ago was banned in Australia. There have been some really interesting developments in addition to a new ban, which makes this whole situation so odd. But we actually got some new information which could potentially give us a much better idea of what this mysterious title actually is. For those unaware, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, a new Rockstar game banned in Australia. There's not been a new Rockstar game, Saints fan. Well, you're right. But what ends up happening throughout the world, each part of the world, I guess, has their own separate classification of games. In the US, we have the ESRB. So you see a rated E game, a rated T game, or a rated M game. In Europe, they have the PEGI system, so like PEGI 18 or PEGI 13. And in Australia, they have their own sort of thing. And Australia is super picky when it comes to classification. And about a month ago, on the Australian website that you can actually see where games and stuff are getting classified, there was a title or a post titled Bon Air, and it said publisher Rockstar Games, production company Rockstar Games, and it was refused classification, which means something in it was so bad that they couldn't even classify it, which is not good when you're trying to sell games. This led to a bunch of speculation. What is this new game from Rockstar? Bon Air, what does it mean? In the video I made about, 3-4 weeks ago, we talked about how Bon Air is loosely related to some stuff from Red Dead Redemption 2, although that was really no indication that this necessarily was Red Dead Redemption 2. We pretty much scratched the fact that this is not GTA 6. That was off the list. The only really other logical thought was that this was a Red Dead Redemption 2 single-player DLC. But naturally, with these sort of things, nothing came of it. And for the last couple of weeks, we've been in the dark, and it's kind of just been looked over. Until a couple of days ago, this was found on the Australian classification, the government website. Red Dead Redemption 2 classification also refused classification. And then this one also has publisher Rockstar Games and production company Rockstar Games. But this one has a different date of classification, the 20th of August, where the last one, the Bon Air, going back to it real quick, the date of classification on it is the 19th of July. So it seems like every month Rockstar are re-adding this or resubmitting it to see if they will get it actually classified so they can sell it in Australia. But the huge thing with this one is the fact that it actually says Red Dead Redemption 2 and not Bon Air. Now, it still doesn't really tell us if this is a PC version or if this is just a DLC. Although, from what I understand, if this was a single-player DLC, it wouldn't need to be reclassified as a separate thing. They would basically just reclassify Red Dead Redemption 2 like the game that they already have classified. Now, the only sort of strange thing regarding these two posts, if you look at the publisher and production company, again, it says Rockstar Games and then Rockstar Games, and then the applicant says IARC. But what's weird is when you look at GTA 5, a game that's obviously been classified and it's got its own stuff, the author, the publisher, and the production company, well, the author says Rockstar North, the publisher's Rockstar Games, but it's in all capital, which is interesting. There is no production company, and then the applicant actually says Rockstar Games in all caps. Going back to the Red Dead Redemption 2 classification, the Rockstar Games is all in lowercase, and then the applicant, again, is the IARC. So I don't exactly know, and no one really knows exactly what this means, if that's the same thing. Although, and you may be thinking, well, this is probably a fake. Here we go again. If someone were to fake this, this isn't free from what I understand. You actually have to pay money to have your thing go through the Australian government and get classified. So I don't know. And that would mean they would have had to, the faker would have had to do this twice because there were two titles classified. So I don't know. It's just a very strange situation. But if you maybe had any other doubts, even though he doesn't leak stuff anymore, Yan did respond to someone by saying, I'd assume so that this is the PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2. And he in the past has leaked and has known people at Rockstar, so he might have a better idea of what this is. But it is definitely looking more and more likely that this is a PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, what also ties into this PC version of Red Dead Redemption 2 is the fact that Rockstar are updating all of their titles on PC, even titles that are years old. So about, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, someone noticed that on the games, notably GTA, LA Noire, and Max Payne 3, those are like the 3 main games or the 3 latest games that were released on PC. On the Steam database website, they noticed something very interesting happening with these games. About 2 or 3 months ago, Rockstar decided to add these different executables to the game. So LA Noire, you can see the original executable was LAN Launcher, but then they added this Play LANXE. And that was added in the QA Beta 3 branch, which we'll get into. Max Payne 3, you can see, was also added. The Play MP3.exe was added in a QA Beta 3. And then for GTA 5, we have the GTA V launcher at the top. Those are the original ones. And then the Play GTA 5 or V.exe was added in QA Beta 3. And the most recent title that Rockstar released on PC was the LA Noire VR case files. And this one actually has the Play LAN VR.exe. So it's got those 3 .exes that they are adding to the other games. And what's interesting about this is it appears Rockstar are attempting to make their own launcher, like a social club launcher. I believe if you actually load up the VR case files, the LA Noire VR files, you will get some sort of a new launcher like I just mentioned. And I guess they want to put all these other games on their launcher. And what's interesting about this is, again, we found this stuff about 3-ish months ago, but then about a couple of days ago, they started updating the QA Beta 3 for all these games again. So right here is Max Payne 3, and you can just see, looking just on the left-hand side, it says QA Beta 3, and that's what's being updated. And then about 20 hours ago and 2 days ago, and if you just go on the steamdb.info, I believe it is, website, and then, search up Max Payne 3 or LA Noire or GTA 5, you'll see the same stuff. Here is GTA 5. Again, QA Beta 3 is being updated. Now, in the past, if you followed GTA Online at all, and all the leaks and stuff that comes before DLCs, Rockstar update the QA Beta and the QA Beta 2 branch when they are updating DLCs or when they're about to release DLCs. But again, this QA Beta 3, this is something new. This is what we're all assuming is for a new social club launcher on PC. And it can't be a coincidence that all of a sudden they are starting to update all these branches for these PC games when Red Dead Redemption 2 PC is attempting to get classified in Australia and potentially coming out soon. So that just adds more fuel to the fire. That indicates what we saw that was banned in Australia is Red Dead Redemption 2 PC. But that still does not answer the question, why is it getting banned and why has it been banned twice? The leading theory is that some sort of Rockstar editor has been added, and that is what is triggering all these bans, because basically the same thing happened with GTA 5 on PC. When it came out with the Rockstar editor, it got initially refused classification in Australia, but I guess the gore and all that in Red Dead Redemption 2 is a lot more detailed, and there's a lot more of it than GTA 5. So maybe Rockstar are trying to figure out how to get this classified in Australia so they can sell the game there. As always, if there's any more info, any updated info on this whole situation, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But at the moment, that mysterious banned in Australia title from Rockstar, it's looking definitely like Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. Please drop the video like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA and whatever this is, content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.